thank you for joining me here at Why the Book Wins. My name is Laura and today is a book collection video. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I've been buying books, but not at a fast rate, so it's just kind of a trickle here and there. So I haven't done many like book haul, book collection videos lately, but I did want to show off this edition of The Hobbit. I bought this one over a month ago actually, but I didn't talk about it at the time. It showed up late actually. It showed up like a week after it was supposed to arrive, so for a while there I thought it would be lost in the mail. But anyway, so I've had this for over a month, but I just haven't shown it off yet, so I thought I would do that today. But before I get into actually showing you the illustrations and everything, which are amazing, I wanted to talk about when I bought this book, because I don't know how I came across it initially. I guess it was on eBay, but there were 2 or 3 different sellers selling this book for $400, and multiple sellers were selling it for that price. So I was like, wow, this book clearly is worth a lot of money and is valuable. And I did message one of the sellers and we talked back and forth, and they did have some wiggle room with the price, but it wasn't very much. Like, they were willing to bring it down to $350, I think, which is still a lot of money. And also, like, I'm not the biggest fan of The Hobbit. Like, I like it and I have some nostalgia for it, but I'm not like as crazy about it and Lord of the Rings as other people. So to spend that much money on a book that I only like just seemed like a lot of money, even if I didn't love the illustrations. But anyway, after I chatted with this seller, I Google searched it, and thankfully I did, because there were sellers on like Biblio and Macari that were selling it for $150, which is a huge difference. And so since I'd already been messaging this one seller on eBay, I sent them a link or a screenshot to this person selling it for $150, and I was like, hey, like, if you bring your price down even more, I'll still buy it from you. But if you can't match this price, I'm just going to buy it from this other seller. And it took them like a day or two to think about it. And ultimately, they brought their price down. So that was awesome. And so I'm so glad that I searched around first. I don't know if I would have paid over $300 for this anyway, so I probably just wouldn't even own it if I hadn't found it for cheaper, but thankfully I did, because I do love this edition. I think it's awesome. There are illustrations taken from the Rankin Bass cartoon of The Hobbit, which admittedly I've never seen that version. But yeah, that is the story of this $400 edition of The Hobbit, which I actually only paid like $150 for, which is still expensive, right? But when it comes to book collecting, like, I used to think $50 was a lot of money for a book, but then once I bought a book for $50, suddenly like my line in the sand has gone higher and higher. But anyway, $150 for a book is still a considerable amount of money, but I do think this one is just incredible, and I am very happy to have it on my shelves. And one last thing before I show you this book, I do want to give a shout out to Ink to Film. I was on their show, like, it was around the time I bought this book, so it was over a month ago now. I was on their show to talk about The Hobbit, so that is when I reread it, was for their show. I haven't covered The Hobbit here at Why the Book Wins. But anyway, so I will link to their YouTube channel, and I will link to my specific episode that I was on. I was on to talk about the 3rd film. So yeah, you should definitely check that out. But anyway, now time to show you the book. Okay, so here it is, and it is really cool because this front comes off, so you can either have it with the dragon or without. Also, this was coming off of the spine, which makes me also glad that I didn't pay the price they were asking, because I had to glue this in. I bought special glue for book spines. So it has worked, it has held still, so the glue did its job. But yeah, I feel like paying $400 for a book that was falling apart would have been such a ripoff. Anyway. So there are illustrations on like every single page, so I won't be showing you all of them because it is a lot. But as you can see just from these, they are just so incredible. I love them so much. And yeah, it's from the Rankin Bass cartoon. And I'm going to be careful flipping the pages because, like I said, I had to glue the spine. Oh, that was a cool spider picture. That is when he gets the ring from Gollum, of course. So cool. Yeah, just such amazing detail, and I'm assuming this looks like watercolor, but so I love the watercolor. I just love it so much. I really should watch the cartoon considering how much I love the animation on here, but I just haven't done that yet. And of course, Smog. So vibrant. Oh, I love it. Who doesn't love a dragon, right? They're just so cool. Beautiful. So yeah, like I said, I'm not going to show all of these because there are a lot in here, but here are just some of them, and yeah, it's so amazing. If you search this, I'm pretty sure there are still people selling it for $150 unless they've been bought, because this was a month ago. But so yeah, you can Google search this and probably find it for a decent price. Cheaper than $400, that's for sure. The front and the back. Anyway. And that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment your thoughts on The Hobbit down below. Let me know what you think of this edition. And I will see you next time. Bye.